All right, welcome to Creator Hardware, and today we're talking about the best headphones for video editing and podcast editing. Let's talk the reasons you should have a good headphone. Let's say you're doing that podcast and you're recording, and it's really important to have everything set up, ready to roll, and just listen. Because if you hear, air conditioning blowing on the microphone because it's too close to the vent, or if you've got your amplifier turned up a little too much for your microphone, you don't have a low pass filter, you don't have a high pass filter, and it's picking up, some room noise, it's picking up you breathing, stuff like that. You need to listen to that stuff really carefully because that is what will make and break, especially a podcast. Stuff that gets easily missed when you're listening to it, just trying to get through an edit. But that's why you want a set of high quality headphones so you can hear, oh, I've got a background noise in a video or in my podcast. What do I need to do to fix that? Listen to, it's always easy enough just to listen to a quick recording with just nothing going on, so you can hear the background noise and realize, oh, I've got to pull the high pass filter up a little bit, so you can correct those things so they don't go to the public with a hiss in the background that's annoying for your viewers. Simple as that. Everything you do when it comes to audio affects how your videos turn out. So if you're doing video, audio is half the battle. If you're doing podcasts, well, that's even more important. So get a good set of quality headphones. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the different kinds of headphones I recommend, where you need to go, what your options are. So first off, Bluetooth, anything is going to be out. Bluetooth adds latency. No matter how little you perceive it, it adds latency. The more you edit audio, the more you will see that shift. It can be a minor shift or it could be a major shift. And it's just not acceptable for, audio. Cheapest, easiest option for most people is just going to be a set of in-ear earbuds. Decent quality. These are from Sony. Sony makes good audio products. Plug it in and you'll have a better representation of your audio. Now don't go buy these at, Five Below or the dollar store. Buy quality ones. Now some of the options coming up are going to be a little more expensive, but not super expensive. This is the set of AudioTechnica headphones. I've been editing my audio for literally 5 years. They've been tried and true, good sound production, accurate sound production. AudioTechnica is a very good, well-known audio brand. Quick note on this, when you're plugging in a set of regular style headphones and you're using a desktop style, don't plug into the front headphone jack. Plug into the motherboard. The audio quality out of the motherboard directly through the sound card is going to be much better. You're going to have some noise that is induced by the front panel audio, no matter how good your motherboard is. So just plug in the back, eliminates any issue there. Now let's talk high impedance versus standard impedance. Now a high impedance set of headphones is going to require an amplifier. Now these headphones, these are I think $120. I bought them at Best Buy many years ago. They are literally gaming headset from AudioTechnica. They're really good, really crisp audio without any boost. That's important. Let's talk noise manipulation of headphones. That is where they remove background noise, where they add boost, Dolby, Atmos, all those, audio buzzwords. You want as little of those as possible. If you want to have noise canceling, you want to be able to make sure that can turn off. Any audio manipulation should be done by you, not your headphones. So anything like that needs to be able to be turned off because you will not get the true sound. You will get, modified sound. And that may not be what your viewers get. When you get done editing, you're going, oh, my voice sounds so good. And then you listen to it on a set of headbuds and you sound tinny and weak because, well, your headphones boosted that bass. So don't spend anything extra on those kind of features for editing. It's just not worth it. If you do have a set, turn it off because you want as clear of audio as you can possibly get. You want true audio, not modified. So let's talk other forms of wireless headphones. Bluetooth's out. It just adds latency. So like gaming headset like this Sennheiser comes with these little dongles that plug into the USB port. What this does is gives a high-speed connection directly from the computer to the headphones. Very low latency. That's why they're gaming headsets. Now again, you want to look for stuff that is neutral in sound. You don't want anything that adds a bunch of, effects, let's say. You want very neutral. You want to hear the true sound of your audio. These Sennheisers, I don't know if I can recommend them for video editing. My set is good, but they've been bought out, so I don't know what they've changed, if they've changed anything. But this Sennheiser set that I have for years ago, the headphone part of it's awesome. The microphone sucks. So just a heads up. Now I also have these Corsair Virtuoso headphones. I don't know if I would use these for video editing. They are convenient. They do have 3 options. You can wire them directly, you can do Bluetooth, or you can use the dongle for high-speed connection. But I think their sound is a little not as crisp as I would like. Now let's talk high-end audiophile stuff. You go into a professional editing studio, they're going to have rather expensive headphones or monitors because they want to make sure their audio is as clean as possible. Now I recently upgraded to these AudioTechnica ATH R70X, which are studio grade headphones. Now with that purchase, I also had to get an amplifier. Because they are high impedance headphones, they're studio grade, you need an amplifier. Now also a XLR input so I can test microphones. So get subscribed if you want to see that content. Now what high impedance means is there's a lot more power that is needed to drive what's in the speakers, what's in the headphones. AudioTechnica studio grade headphones are open back, and that is something you need to consider. If you're not in a quiet environment, you might run into issues where, well, background noise is annoying. So keep that in mind because they are open back. You can get closed back as well. Studio grade headphones that are high impedance are generally going to be in the several $100 range instead of the $100 range. So an easy way to determine that is, well, price. Now let's talk about whether or not you need these headphones. I upgraded out of a want, probably not a need. They are a little crisper than my old Audio-Technicas, but are they worlds above? Not really. They're real comfortable, but they're not going to blow you away is what I'm saying. You're going to want these when you're trying to just level up a little more. They're not going to be a world apart from a good set of regular headphones. They're just not. They're, if you're on high-end productions, yes, definitely you're going to need a set of these. Because any little bit of issues is going to get you yelled at. So honestly, if I was going to suggest for the average YouTuber, either a good set of in-ear earbuds or these Audio-Technicas. They both will do decent quality for the average YouTube video. That's all you need. So don't spend a bunch of money just to get that little bit better. All right, so quick note, I am not sponsored by Audio-Technica. They didn't provide anything. I paid for all the stuff. I'm just a fan of Audio-Technica and how they do things for audio. They do a really good job of accurately portraying the sound of audio. So just an FYI, I'm just a fan because they do good work and they do sound really well. There's other brands out there that do just as well. I would look at individual reviews for each kind of microphone you're considering and seeing how the clarity is for audio. And as always, hit record, hit upload. Thanks for watching. This is Creator Hardware.